Hello, I'm Midiara, and today I'm going to show you how to edit audio in Ableton Live. Because Ableton Live is an amazing DAW, but it also is actually an unbelievably powerful audio editor. If you're making tracks, if you're doing remixes for people, if you're editing down a jam session, or if you want to make your own multi-sampled instruments. This is really an amazing technique if you own Ableton. I've used these techniques for quite a long time now, and I've been meaning to make this video and I haven't, and today is the day that it's actually happening, so I'm quite pleased with that. So what I've got here is a little jam that I did with a Volca sample and a bit crusher. Now I've jammed for quite a while there, and obviously not all of that is going to be usable. So what I want to do is chop out little loops of it that I can use in tracks or whatever else I want. So it's not really useful as a big stem, but it is really useful in there. Let's say there's going to be 10 good loops in there. So we want to find them and cut them out. So the first thing to do is turn off the warp. Make sure the warp's turned off so the audio is not being changed. Make sure the BPM is correct. Here it's 119.02. So you really need to make sure that your BPM of the audio is matching the timeline in Ableton, and then make sure that that first point in your recording is absolutely on the money, because that's where all of the other cuts are going to be made. So make sure that's really cutting nicely, zoom right in and have a look at it. Yeah, so what we're going to do, we've got lots of good stuff in here. So if we just set the marker to run there, when I press play, it will just loop round. We've got a loop set there. So let's say, for example, you like that loop. You select it like this, press Ctrl E, and it's split that. And then what you would do really is just go through the loop, find bits that you like, go through the jam, find bits that you like. Let's say we want just half of that. So I would Ctrl E on that bit. We can move along. Ctrl E on that bit. Depends what you want all this stuff for, really. You could have longer loops. Go for a longer one here. Let's just, for the sake of it, go over here. Let's cut that one out, and we'll just do one more. This is just for the sake of showing you. Okay, that's a different loop, so let's just keep to this one for the time being. Okay, and let's say you just want to keep those parts. So what we need to do is delete all of the bits outside of what we selected. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nice loops out of what we recorded earlier. What you do now is you press select all, right click on the audio and press crop clips. So this is going to cut these out as they are and put them into a cropped clips folder. So there we go, bang, there's 6 loops cropped. So we show in Explorer, and there you have it. There you have 6 chopped loops, and we can look at the size here, and you can see that they're all exactly matching the loops. These loops are the longer ones, these are the shorter ones. So there you have it, these are the cropped loops. So what I would normally do here is Control C and Control V, can paste them into a new folder, and I would also rename them. You're going to want to rename them to like distortion 19 or whatever you want to call that loop, funky bass rhythm 8. And yeah, then all you need to do is top and tail them. Even if you want to top and tail them, you can top and tail them. If you don't, they're ready to go. You can chuck them in. They're loops that you can use in Ableton. Let me just show you. You can just drag them into the clip view here, and there you go. You've got 6 perfectly edited loops ready to use in tracks or whatever you want to use them for.